Fetch finally broke out of this massive daily downwards trend. And now we have the bullish confirmation, but what are the next bullish price targets? And in which regions you can buy some more Fetch for your portfolio. In this video I will talk about Fetch and share my price prediction for the future. Before we go into the content, be sure to join my free Telegram group. I share there daily updates about Fetch, Bitcoin and all other cryptocurrencies. First link in the description. So Fetch finally completed the merge between Fetch, Singularity and Ocean Protocol to Super Intelligence Alliance. But in this video I will call it still Fetch. And as you can see, in the beginning of the year we saw this massive bullish increase to the last all-time high, and then we saw this massive bearish downwards trend. And lately we finally broke this last high, which led to this lower low. We broke it to the upside, so we are now in a bullish daily structure again. And in the last video we broke this last high right here, and I said that the chance is high that we can see a bearish reaction from the supply zone. And as you can see in the last video I told you that the chance is really high if we come into the supply zone that we then see a bigger reaction from it, because we often had here support and resistance. And as you can see, perfectly Fetch came into the zone. We saw this bearish price action and then this bearish move. But what will happen next? Will we see even lower prices, or do we see a move to the upside again? So as I said, we have the bullish confirmation, so for the medium and long term we are seeing higher prices, but right now we are still in this bearish move. As you can see, we have this bearish candles, and we are right now in this very interesting demand zone, because from this demand zone we saw this push to the upside. So if we now see a bullish reaction right here, any chances high that we can get some spot positions and see a move to the upside again. But if we are breaking through this last demand zone, then I would look at this lower demand zone, because in this structure we had this low breaking this last high and this one. So if we come back into this zone and see a bullish reaction, then the chance is high that we can see higher prices, and then I would definitely buy some more spot position for Fetch and open a medium trading position. So I think these two areas are great chances to get into new positions. And if we then continue the bullish momentum, then of course this last supply zone at $1.77 is the very next interesting zone, because as you can see we had multiple support and resistance areas. And if we can finally then broke this to the upside, then this last high right here at $2.21 is the next very interesting zone. And if we also can break this one to the upside, then we have this important high right here at $2.70. And if we can also break this one, then of course the last all-time high $3.48 is very interesting. And if we're using the Fibonacci tool for this whole swing, we get the next interesting price targets for this bull run. And I think Fetch has a massive potential for this bull run, because it's one of the biggest AI coins in this whole crypto niche. We already have a market cap of $3.4 billion, and we are on place 28 of all cryptocurrencies, and we have a circulating supply of 95%. That means that all or nearly all of the coins are already in supply, which is a really good sign. And as you can see, we have the completed merge to ASI, and I think this has a massive potential. So I think that a market cap of $15 to $20 billion is very realistic. So if we would reach this next potential price target, this is very realistic. I think this is the minimum price target of $5.20. And I think this is also very realistic at nearly $8. We would still have a potential from the prices right now, a potential of 488%. So I think this is very realistic. And I would definitely take some profits right here, because if we are seeing the bullish move and come into the zones, then I take some profits, because I bought in the bear market also in this last lows right here. And sometimes I'm also buying spot in very nice demand areas right here. And then I would secure my bags, because after this bullish impulse, the chance for a bigger retracement is always there. And if you want to trade Fetch, you can do this on Blofin. Blofin has no KYC and very low trading fees. And with the link in the description, you get 20% trading fee rebate on top. So guys, thank you really much for watching. I wish you great profits at trading, and see you in the next one.